Hello everyone, my name is Corbin and this is Plant Basics. In this video, I'm going to show you how to grow herbs as kitchen windowsill plants. So I got these herbs from my local grocery store. This is a rosemary, thyme, and of course basil, which is quintessential to any pasta. And I want to keep these in my kitchen windowsill because it's a nice sunny spot and actually the ideal spot for herbs, because herbs like to be in a sunny position because that's really what they need to grow well. They don't do well in shady locations. But when herbs are grown in a sunny windowsill, you must always remember to keep them moist because they will dry out really quickly. And the ideal thing about keeping them in your kitchen windowsill is because then you see them, when you're cooking, and you can easily take care of any watering issues. Something else I just wanted to also add on to that is, remember when we grow herbs inside, they do become fair game for houseplant pests. So just keep an eye out for that, because I have had aphids on my rosemary before. And then it becomes kind of like a catch-22 because you can't use chemicals or anything on the plants that you're going to eat. So that's just something to look out for. And then to, of course, employ natural pest control measures. So let's get started. I'm going to plant up these three in a nice loamy mixture. And I'm going to use these three white pots. Oh, I can just get this one out. There we go. And so the first one we're going to do is the rosemary. So this part is fairly straightforward. Just going to fill up the pot with soil. You want to use a soil that's fast draining but will still hold on to moisture, because remember this is going to be in a windowsill, so it might be very sunny, and my kitchen windowsill is exceptionally sunny, especially in the morning. And so you just pop this out of its container. This comes with this attached also. Now I just want to see, oh, that's too deep. Too shallow. Sorry, what am I saying? So I'm just going to take out a little bit and then just tease the roots a bit. Just like that will do it. Just because you want the roots to branch and then to grow into the new growing media. So now I'm going to fill up around my rosemary. You want to make sure that you fill up to the same level that the plant was before, otherwise it could cause some issues. Well, stem rot would be the major issue. Oh, and Grace is busy eating. I'm not sure if you can hear that. But she likes to crunch down on her pellets. Okay, now we shake it. So effectively, there are like 3 or 4 rosemary plants in this one pot now. But that's fine because I like to add rosemary to any meal. Okay, not to any meal, but to most meals. Okay, first one done. Next, we'll do the basil.
Okay, so it doesn't have one of those high things at the bottom, and this is actually quite dry, but you can feel it, it has nice and healthy roots. You just get some soil in there. Let's dispose of that later. There we go.
So what was I saying? Yeah, a basil doesn't like to dry out. So always make sure that you keep your basil nice and moist. I actually also like making a basil pesto, and it's great on bruschetta with cherry tomatoes that you cut in half with nice salt and pepper and olive oil and a bit of parsley. It's a perfect little summer snack. Ooh, and you can also add olives to it as well. Now I'm getting hungry. Okay, another one bites the dust. Now the last one is thyme. Also, I love thyme. It just has such a nice flavor to it. Another one done. So now I'm all done. So now I'm going to give my herbs a little bit of a drink. So just to recap, when growing your herbs on a windowsill, a bright kitchen windowsill, just make sure that you keep them moist and well hydrated, obviously. It will also help to cool down the root ball of the plant. When they become pot bound, it can be challenging, but I mean with basil, you'll have to start over anyway because it's going to get to flowering and then it'll get leggy. But most herbs, even the herbs when you grow them in the garden, at some point they become leggy and you have to either cut them back or take them out and start over. So they do have a shelf life. In a pot, you can either, if they outgrow, they're allotted space. So like for example, on my windowsill, I probably have space for this plant in this pot, but I can't really go bigger because the windowsill doesn't allow. So then if this plant gets too big, I'll have to obviously throw it out and then start over again. Well, I don't really mind doing that because these are plants that I'm going to use. You know, I'm going to cut this back, I'm going to put this in my food, in my pasta, on my bruschetta. You know, I'm going to put the rosemary in my stew. I'll put the thyme in my soups, you know, and so I'll use it so it won't get out of hand, and at some point I will have to replace it. But I mean, these are cheap herbs. With the basil, you can also easily propagate it by placing the stems in a glass of water. Rosemary is a bit more difficult. You'll have to use rooting hormone. And I think the same with thyme. I'm not sure about thyme actually, if it will root in water or in soil. I will do some research and then maybe that can be a next video. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like these, please go down and hit the subscribe button. It will help me to grow my channel. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.